Test, test. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wow. So, VO3 is very hot right now. So, I think what we're going to do is I think we're just going to do a VO3 live class, pretty much. I'm going to record my screen. Because there's a lot of traffic out there. So we're gonna go through a VO3 tutorial. Let me actually change this. Tutorial. Perfect. That's better. VO3 tutorial. Yeah, this is where we're going to go through. I think I'm just gonna record a whole tutorial on, and I think we could try it with a new project too. Wow, these are really dope. Yeah, we're gonna do a VO3 video right now to post on YouTube, essentially. All right, let's. Do I have my? I have my notes. Where's the? Let's go documents. Cool. Hey, Coach Jaja. Hope you have a blessed day. Hi. VO3. Yep. That's the custom GPT. I can't show that. That is a very special GPT. But I guess I could grab it from the community. Hey, Chosen. Hey, Coach Jaja. Hope you're both having a great day. Today we're going to learn VO3, pretty much. So I think what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to be recording. I'll be recording my screen, and yeah, we're just going to go from there. So because you guys will get the live stream of like this little like mini course, because I want to get people started in to. Yeah, this is going to be really cool. Is this the 250 account? This technically yes, but also no. So yes, it's the same plan, but I'm on the pro plan. That's $20 a month. You will, if you use it a lot, there's ways around it. Like if you only want 1,000 credits, which is lasting me 2 weeks, I'm gonna burn through all 1,000 of those credits basically. So I'm not gonna get the 250 plan. I have plenty of GenSpark credits, so I'm gonna use GenSpark instead. But we'll see. I don't think GenSpark may or may not have all the. It may have the VO3 high quality, but we'll see. I know it has VO2, more or less. All right, let's get started. Let's actually do. This will help me. And well, I'll go much deeper into everything. Right now, let me just get a little cheat sheet. And we'll go into VO3. Found it. Okay. Okay. How much is GenSpark? GenSpark's $25 per month, but the key is to get pretty much share your affiliate code link, because then you get 1,000 credits free. So I have a ton of credits because people use my affiliate code. If you guys want, I'll give you guys a GenSpark 1,000 free credits right now. Why not? So this is 1,000 free GenSpark credits, which, by the way, if you're using ChatGPT, you're already behind. Everyone is using GenSpark. That's going to be your pro tip of the day. Let's cook. Okay, so screenshot right now in 3 seconds. Get ready to screenshot. Get ready. Get ready. I'm going to make it also very easy too. Cool. Take a screenshot, 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 take a screenshot. Okay, cool. Get rid of that. That's 1,000 free GenSpark credits. Nice. That works really perfect. Yeah. Oh, you're on it, Coach Jaja. It's such a cheat code. GenSpark is now it's like doesn't replace ChatGPT, but you get ChatGPT plus everything else, which is like super nice. So you can kind of save money if you think about it. But the custom GPTs, although that is something that GenSpark can't do, so that is one caveat. Like GenSpark does not do custom GPTs, and vice versa. So that's why ChatGPT, you'll still have a ChatGPT plan, because I know some people do custom GPTs, for example. So that's basically where it's not gonna like well, it depends. Some people are in custom GPTs, so you're gonna keep both plans basically. But yeah, highly recommend. So our goal today, for the next probably 30 minutes, give or take, I'm gonna go through an introduction to VO3. Perfect. That way you guys could get familiar with how to use VO3 with JSON prompting too. I'll show you my prompting techniques and some prompting hacks and secrets, and then I'll give you guys a special gift if you stay to the end. So let's get started. What is VO3 and why do we want to use it? So let me first bear with me. I'm also trying to make sure. Okay. That's gonna work for now. I'm just setting up my I'm using OBS to record at the same time. So if you can kind of see the command central. This guy's live streaming over here. That's live streaming to YouTube right now. This one, that's OBS. That's going to be recording the screen right here, whatever's on my computer. And then I'll use GLING to edit, which is going to be really dope. So kind of showing the workflow kind of thing. What's going on, little BTS? Behind the scenes. Are you going to create something? Yes, I am. I'm going to recreate. I got to figure out what should the example be. So if we go to TikTok, I got to get to this from Safari. So hold on. And then tick. Cool. So there's a couple trends. Like which of the trends have you seen that are out there? You've all seen like knife cutting stone. There's this one. I think this like these things right here, these ASMR. Like that's not real. There's the Bigfoot. All right, let's make a Bigfoot video. I think that's what we'll do then. Done. So let's get a Bigfoot. Bigfoot video. Alright, so I think. Alright, cool. So if I can get this thing called an energy drink, let's take a sip. I don't need the whole thing. Okay, actually, let me do. Can you make something longer than 8 seconds? I think no. Well, In Flow, I think it has the ability to extend as like another option. I haven't tried it. We'll test it out. But then also, you can take a screenshot of the last scene and then you can use reference images to continue. So technically, yes, you can make videos longer than 8 seconds. That also works too really well. Cool. So I really want to refresh this and then just pause this.
All right, so I think the locals left this thing called an energy drink. Let's take a sip. All right, so I think the locals left this thing called.
There we go. I want to pause it because I really want that first frame because the drink is not in frame. Perfect. I want this frame right here. That's going to be our Yeti, or our picture of our Yeti, or Bigfoot, I should say, because that looks like it pretty much looks like a giant gorilla. Let's start with some examples here. Okay, I think we'll start, and then let me go through VO plan because we gotta talk about like pricing. Toast. Okay, cool. Let me also toast, test, audio test 1 2. Before you guys actually record, fun little test is before you guys actually record anything, record a test video. Let me also toast, test, audio test 1 2. Okay, that works. I'm okay with that. You guys are a little in frame, but that should be good. Okay, let's go through VO3. And I think for the example, we're going to recreate a Yeti video, basically. So let me start everything and hopefully nothing crashes, as they say. Hold on, I'm just kind of setting up the studio. Okay. Bro, I need to learn the stitching and consistency. Yeah, that's definitely going to be one of the biggest things. We could probably make a unpacking video right after. I'll see if we could find some. I think we could find some examples of that. So, cool. Let's get started. Where's I want to see the plans. Oh, by the way, it's free for students for like a year, which is also really cool. Bingo, this is what I'm looking for. Because what really matters, they don't say. I want to see like where they tell you how many tokens you get, basically. Because that's important. Midjourney Higgsfields are cool too. I just need to do the audio, etc. in 11 Labs. Yeah, you could do all 11 Labs for the audio right after. That's what I'm looking for. Google Plan, Ultra, and the regular plan. Nice. Hold on. Let's start here. Welcome. In this video, we're going to teach you how to use VO3 by the Welcome to this video on how to use VO3. Ooh, I'm rusty. Welcome to this video on Welcome to this tutorial on how to create videos using VO3. By the end of this video, you'll know the basic By the end of this video, you'll know the basic features of how to use Veo 3 and create videos using text to image, but you'll also know advanced prompting techniques such as JSON prompting. Let's begin. Starting off, there's 3 different plans that you could get access to Google Veo 3. Also, Veo 3 is available in other apps such as Canva, and also Veo 3 can also be found in other apps such as GenSpark, and also, wait, what are the other 2 apps? Also, you can find Veo 3 in other subscription apps such as Canva and GenSpark. Now, to get access to Google Veo 3, you're going to choose one of the 2 options. There's the Pro plan for $20 per month, and then there's the Ultra plan for $249, but they're having their specials, of course, 0 for your first month. And then also here, if you choose to sign up, and then on the Ultra plan for 3 months you get it for $125, but then it goes up to $250 per month. But really what you're breaking down is like the number of credits that you get between the Pro plan and the Ultra plan. On the Pro plan you get 1,000 credits. For context, every Google video, let's do this. Veo 3. Hey, jump to crypto. We're learning Google Veo 3. I'm currently logged into my Google Veo 3 account so I can show you the difference between the different credits that you'll use. So everyone will use different credits differently, for example. So everyone will have a different usage. So from here, for the different models, they have 2 models, Google Veo 2 and Google Veo 3. Notice that Google Veo 2 does not do audio. Only Veo 3 does the audio, where it will add narration and also sound effects as well too. But if you look, they have 2 versions, the fast and the quality. So if you focus on Veo 3, there's 2 versions, quality here, fast here. The only difference is if you choose Veo 3 fast, it's going to burn 20 credits to render an 8-second video. Or if you go to the quality, now this is very high quality Veo 3, but you're going to burn 100 credits. So now take that in consideration when you start looking at the Pro plan. You'll get 1,000 monthly credits. So far, I've been able to make about 7 commercials on that, give or take, roughly, with I'm on the Pro plan, and I've also got a lot of practice out of it as well too. But if producing AI video is a big part of your business or profession, then you could go up to the Ultra plan, and it's pretty powerful for what it could do when compared to alternatives like Midjourney video would be the best comparative. There's also actually scratch that. You would actually compare. Oh, I see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh, son of a gun. I didn't hit record. Don't you hate that? When you're trying to record a course, which is what I'm trying to do as I'm like talking to you guys, and you don't hit the record button, you look over and you're like, why isn't anything recording, OBS? And you're like, user error. So, tis life, tis life, tis life. We'll just rip through this a little bit quicker. Sorry for the repeat for everyone that's coming in. You guys are going to get a recap of it. Dang, we started off so strong too. Did not hit the record button. How do you not do that? Let's try this again. Toast, toast, toast. I have a question to organize your script stories with AI program. For scripts and stories, that's all going to be in Notion. Notion's what's going to help you organize your scripts and your notes, and you'll kind of see how I use it here. Let's see. Okay, let's try this again. Gotta hit record this time. That would be super helpful. Okay. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google VO3 for beginners. By the end of this video, you'll know the basic features of how to generate video using text from prompting in Google VO3, plus a lot of other advanced features such as JSON prompting. Before we dive into the tool, let's look at the pricing plan to Before we dive into the tool, let's go over the pricing plan. Before we go over the tool, let's go over the pricing plan. There's 3 prices, but there's really 2 that are going to give you access to Google VO3. You have the Pro plan, which is roughly $20 per month, and then you have the Ultra plan, which is roughly $250, but for your first 3 months, they're running specials, as you can see here. But to put into context what's really the difference between the Pro and Ultra plan really is going to come down to the number of credits that you're allotted on the Pro plan versus the Ultra plan. So for example, the Pro plan gives you access to 1,000 credits for $20 per month, and the Ultra plan gives you 1,200 or 12,500 credits per month. And let's actually take a look at inside of a Google VO3 account to see how you're going to start using those credits, to give you some context. So I'm logged into my Google VO3 account. Down here in the settings, you can toggle this before you run VO3 each time. And notice how you can see here we have Google VO2, VO2, and there's VO3 and VO3. And there's 2 versions. There's a fast version and a quality version. The fast versions are going to render it quick and fast, and they're going to burn 20 credits each 8-second video, or each time that you run it. Then if you're happy with it, you definitely want to run in VO3 fast. Then if you really like the output, then if you really like the quality of the prompt is giving you the output that you want, you can switch over to quality version, and it's going to burn 100 credits per 8-second video roughly. So that's roughly how you're going to chew through the credits too. Also, you could burn through credits a lot faster by adding additional prompts as well too, or each prompt will be pretty much as an output, for example, too. So so now you can see how you'll have 1,000 credits. I roughly went through 1,000 credits in about 2 weeks, pretty quick. But from it, I was able to produce about 7 commercials, along with a bunch of practice videos for practicing just prompting. So I got my money out of it for just the $20 plan. Pretty powerful. There's other places that you can access Gemini, or there's other places that you can access Google VO3. There's GenSpark. You can access it with that GenSpark account. You could also with Canva, and there's a few other tools out there that will also give you access to Google VO3 after you run out of credits here. So food for thought. Also, oh, here it is. Was that it? Nice. By the way, if you're a student, you can actually get 1 full year of unlimited, or actually, you'll get 1 full year of unlimited chats, images, uploads, quiz generation on their 2.5 model. I think this also gets you access to VO3. It may or may not. Yeah. So you do get access to VO3, which is actually kind of wild. So if you're a student, sign up with your student email and you'll get a whole discount. Fun fact there. Cool. Let's cook. So let's go. to access Google VO3, you're going to access it through Flow, which is from Google Labs. So if you Google this, the link will also be down below. So if you click on it, this will give you access to to Flow, which is a like storytelling video editor, basically where inside of Flow is where you access VO3. So go ahead and create a Google account and then come to Flow, and then you'll be able to log in and start creating with Flow, basically, once you already sign up for a Google plan. Welcome. This is the the first set, or yeah, I should say, yeah, here, basically. Once you're logged inside Flow, this is like your main screen. Now, obviously, yours will look different than mine because I have a bunch of projects that I've been working on here. So each one of these is a collection of projects. So yours is pretty much going to look like blank, something like this, for example. So the way it works is you're going to create a project, which is a folder to contain a bunch of different videos for a project. Or inside of a project is where you're going to inside of a project is where you're going to create videos using VO3, and then you can stitch them together using Flow to basically do a small story or to create a small short film or something. So go ahead so go ahead and click on new project. Nice. This is where all the magic happens, down here below. So we'll go through the two main we'll go through the two main options to generate videos. We can paste text, but we're going to go a little advanced. We're going to go right into JSON prompting, which I find you get much more information into a image generation model for it to generate a much more accurate depiction of what you're trying to create. And then also frames the video. We could get a frame video from Midjourney or ChatGPT, and you could use that and then dictate the action of what's going to be going on in this using that one. So we'll go through both those examples. On the right hand side, this is where you select two things. One, when you submit a prompt, how many outputs do you want? Do you want it just to generate one video, or do you want it to generate 4 videos? Which, just keep in mind, it will burn more credits. And then more importantly, this be cognitive. So this is very important that you know that there are basically two variations here. You have the model VO2 and VO3, and then you have two different flavors of them. You have the fast and the quality version. The fast version is quick and fast. It will only burn 20 credits, as you can see. If I choose actually VO3 fast, oops. So if I choose Google VO3 fast, it's only burning 20 credits, which is super nice. Then, oh wait, right there, cool. So if I choose Google VO3 fast, it's only going to burn 20 credits for every 8-second video. But then if I really like the prompt and I'm like, yeah, let's make this much higher quality, then I could choose the VO3 quality version. But notice that's going to burn 100 credits. So now keep in mind, remember, you get 1,000 credits on the Pro plan and then 12,500 credits on the Ultra plan. Now, before we actually start creating a prompt, let's start on a very basic and beginner level. This technique also comes from Midjourney. Let's actually look at some inspiration. So go ahead and right click on the tab for this window. So if you're on Chrome tabs, just right click on the tab, and then you could choose duplicate, and it just pretty much duplicates the whole window. It doesn't matter, it's not like a mandatory thing, but if you go back to Flow, when you click on the Flow icon, I want you to go to Flow TV first. This is very interesting because this is going to show you basically a whole bunch of inspiration. And not only the best thing with inspiration is also you're going to get the prompt that was used to generate anything that you see here, for example. Wow, I think that's really cool. Choo-choo. Whoa. Let's take a look at another one. Wow. Choo-choo train on the outside of a building. Let's see if we could pick up something a little more interesting. Confettis. And so what Flow TV is people's prompts and video output at the same time. I'll show you in a moment where the prompt is. So almost think of it like a TV. Be very careful. You can binge a ton of time here and just like start looking at work that it's just amazing what people create. But this is where I would start off because you could get a ton of inspiration for the style, the shots, the characters, for example. And then if you toggle, this will show you one at a time. This one right here will show you grid mode so that you can view more examples instead of just one at a time. And then if you go right here to the first button, it says all channels. This is going to show you the categories that are there. So these are all VO3 VOD. So these are all video. Oops. So these are all Google VO3. So these are all Google VO3 categories. So you can see here, there's the microverse, there's some soul searching, there's crash test, there's, if you scroll down, you can see stuff like split screen and follow me. I'm going to pick this random one right here called, actually that one's really, no, don't do that one. Unnatural. Actually, that looks really good. So I'm going to pick a category. So I'm going to pick a category called unnatural. It really doesn't matter for this example. You could pick just anything, one thing that you want. Actually, these may be a little bit too. I'm going to pick on dumb robots. Also be very nice to robots too. So I'm going to look in this category to see. I'm going to go here, next clip. I'm going to go out here to zoom out. So this allows me to zoom out. I'm going to choose this little character cleaning up. I think that's really dope. Reminds me of WALL-E. So if I'm like, man, this looks really cool. I want to know, how did they do this? How did they create this? Then, to get the categories is going to be this button right here. So it's going to be this one. Check out eye candy. Megan, do you know how distracted I'm gonna get? To find all channels. Oh wait, let me make that a little easier. There you go. Is you'll click all channels, and then let me see if we go back. Duplicate. Let's look at all chat. Let's look at eye candy. Is it there? Let's see. Can you search eye candy? Wait, we didn't spell that right. Oh, no space. Does not exist. Why do I feel like that's a good thing, or else I would get, candy? Oh, in Google, can't, what's it called? Okay. Eye candy VO3. We're recording a Google VO3 course, but eye candy, is this it? Oh, I think this is what you're talking about. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, bing, we found it. So credit goes to Megan for this. Eye candy. Whoa, look at those categories. Check those out. I'll let you read some words I cannot read. I cannot say. Wow. And then from here, whoa, I want to make a music video. So that's cool. Oh yeah. Bolt cam. Remember bolt cam? Action bolt cam. And then different categories. So I guess it's like Higgsfield that basically, be sure to Everyone, good rule of thumb, whenever you come across a new tool, be sure to save it to Notion. So I'm going to save this to Notion, iCandy, tech stack. Nice. Okay. Let's continue. That's actually really cool. Thank you, Megan. By the way, Megan, I'm going to pin her comments if I can figure out how to. Aha. So that iCandy came from Megan. Highly recommend. Megan has 14 profiles, so make sure you choose the resource curator. She's about to switch over to her other accounts. She's got caught on this account. Supposed to pick the other one. Have a problem downloading and saving her work. So credit to Megan for more resources because she's literally the resource curator. So okay, so I'm gonna pick. Okay, back to this. Cool. Okay, cool. Whoa. Is this it? Yeah. Is this my little cleaning robot, dude? No, where's my cleaning robot, dude? I wanted. Oh, he disappeared, right? Yeah, he disappeared. Oh, this will go to all the Rick and Morty fans right here. So perfect. So if you like ones, to go ahead and click on it. And this is where they're like, oh my God, I want to create something like this. I wish I knew the prompt. Well, you can. That's what Flow TV actually shows you, is not only the inspiration, but also the prompt down here below. So if you toggle that little section right here that says hide prompt, show prompt, hide prompt, excuse me, show prompt. Hi, Megan 2.0. This is Megan's AI account. Now you could click on the prompt, and now it's kind of cycling through a lot of the different ones. So I'm actually going to choose this one right here. So perfect. So I be sure to pause it because every time it cycles through a different one, I want to create something like this. So starting off, and then down here below, I'm going to select and copy. So select from the top and bottom. You could right click, you can Command C, doesn't matter, copy. Go back to your Flow account. So when you go back to your Flow conversation, remember this is where we started off inside of our project. Go ahead down below, just choose text to video, choose VO3, but make sure you choose one for the output per prompt. We just want one output to come out. And then you definitely only want VO3 fast starting off, because it's only going to burn 20 credits, because we're just trying to see like what would this look like. And then you could read the prompts, and this is just on a beginner level of like how to prompt. But notice that made a really cool output. So let's see if we could create it. It's not going to be exact. So click the little circle button, that will submit it, and it's off in the oven. Nice. This is going to show now, since we started rendering a video here, when you go to the very top, I highly recommend click on this pencil icon right up here, and here you want to change the name. So just so you can see the little pencil icon, click on it and then change the name, give it a name. I'm going to call this YouTube demo, and then click check. Perfect. Nice. That way in my project folder of Flow, I have many different projects, and then I can see all the videos. They'll all be stacked here as I'm rendering videos. So this is kind of cooking. So we just give it a moment. While it's there, I'm going to grab some water. If you guys have some questions, put it in the chat. So give it a second. Oh, I need some water. Okay, so much better. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, thank you for waiting. I had to just get some water. Well, we're almost done. 87%. So. Oh, so good. So. Welcome everyone new. Basically, we're doing a Google VO3 tutorial. So welcome. Let me see. Questions. Nice work, great work, LOL. Ooh, oh boy, nice, okay. I don't think I need those. One moment. I just have to put a file away off my desktop. Oops, that's not where I want it. Okay, there. Cool. Now that the video is done rendering, on the left hand side we have some options. You could go ahead and play the video here. Now notice, of course, the prompt, and every time you could use the same exact prompt. Just know that any image or video generation tool, it's always going to be different on the output, even if you use the same exact prompt. It is what it is. So we're going to click play and check out our video. For all my Rick and Morty fans, what is my purpose? You serve butter. What is my purpose? That's it, dude. Welcome to the club. Nice. So now, congratulations, you just generated your first VO3 prompt, and now you got a little taste of something inspired, which you can see the text here. Now, of course, you could tweak it, and let's see then. What else can we do here? Flag. Now, if you want to reuse this prompt, on the right hand side, there's a button here that says reuse. If you click on that, it's going to paste that entire prompt that you originally used for this video down here. And this is where, if there's something that you don't like, additional changes, highly recommend, since you're here, hold shift and press enter. And then here, I would recommend putting a little dash. And then here's where you could put additional rules. Which, like for example, okay. Like for example, adding an additional robot to serve butter to robot 1. And so this is where you can continue to add changes for anything that you want. Change the bread to French bread. And I'm not going to run this, but this is where you can see you could modify your original prompt, make the changes that you want, because don't expect perfect right out the gate. Just know that the level of quality of whenever you're generating video or images using AI, the quality is always going to come down to the quality of the prompt engineer. So it means that prompt engineering is such a valuable skill set. That means, how do you explicitly break down more details? And when we get into the advanced JSON prompting, you'll see how much detail that we're kind of like leaving up to AI to kind of fill in the blanks. JSON kind of solves that a little bit. JSON prompting solves that much better. But here you can see here, in order for you to get the output that you're looking for, you have to give it as much description as possible. Now, here's, for example, where you can get around this. Let's say the robot itself didn't match. For example, you're like, I really want to match the original robot from, let's say, this whole screen, for example. So here's another thing that we're going to go right into, how to use JSON prompting as a good example. So I really like this reference image right here. So if I press Command Shift 4, this is for the people on Mac, Command Shift 4, my cursor turns into a little like plus symbol. This is how you take a screenshot. So I can highlight it, and then I got a screenshot to my clipboard. If you press Command Shift 5, just so you know, there's a little toggle here that for screenshots options, you could choose, oh, I should probably save it. You could save it to your clipboard. Some people save it to their desktop. That makes it really handy. So now I'm going to open just a regular ChatGPT conversation. Really doesn't matter. And then I'm going to say, break down the details of this image in JSON. And then I'm just going to paste the original image and then press enter. Now, this is where you could take your prompting to the whole next level. If there's a character, if there's a scene, if there's an image, if there's a style, this is called JSON prompting. JSON prompting, JSON comes from, it's basically a structure. How do you structure information so that computers can talk to each other and they understand what each other is saying, basically? So, and there's nothing, you could read it right now. Right now on this call, I'm going to teach everyone to learn how to read JSON. It's a superpower too. It's really dope. It's very easy. So say for example, you have a folder right here, and the folder is called objects. In that folder, if I'm robot 1 and there's another robot, I'm trying to describe, like, if I didn't have this reference image and I was like, my hands are over my eyes, how would I describe that image? So I would say, okay, hey, there's objects. One of the objects, the type of it, is a robot. Its position is on the left side, and it has some interesting features. The color is silver and black. The lights is blue, LED lights. Mobility, it has a tank-like tracks, and looks like it has arms that are multi-joint. Then you have the next robot. This is robot number 2. Robot number 2, and notice there's the same, these are called keys, and these are called values. So keys do not change. They're descriptors. They're like, how would you describe it, like characteristics, but they do not change. But the value on this side, robot, right, silver and black, these are variables, and they can be replaced. So they're temporary, you can think of it. But they're able to describe. Now robot number 2, he's on the right, and here's how you describe him. As we go on, notice how there's other characteristics. How do you describe the toast? There's an object, it's called toast. It's a toast. Its position is in the center. And so now you can see here, you can start to see a pattern of like how descriptive it's getting when you're trying to describe. All we're doing is just describing this image. That's all we're doing. And we didn't write any of this. So all we did was very simple, is just, and you don't have to learn how to write per se. You don't have to learn how to write JSON, just know how to read it. That's the more important thing. So if you could read JSON, that's going to be very important. But you don't have to write the JSON, for example. And this is versus if we were to say, for example, break down the details of this image in text, and then do the same thing. These are just two different ways to describe the same image. You could describe it in text, but you're going to see how brief text is. And then you're going to also see how to describe it in JSON. So just know JSON is really great for describing images or videos, especially when we get to the video side. Very, very important. So now if I take this, I copy it, and I'm going to go over to Flow, actually inside of our studio. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste JSON, something different. And nice. So you can see here it's JSON. Again, don't be intimidated by code. Coding is awesome. It's such a superpower. And JSON's very easy to learn. So again, all we're doing is just describing that same image. We want to compare the difference between, remember, our text one here, and this is our JSON one here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do be sure you're at 1, VO3 fast, 20 credits, text to video, and then just hit, then just let that, and then just put them in the oven to cook. So what we're showing here is there's two different ways that we're prompting. We took the original text prompt and we took it from the inspiration from Flow TV, but we noticed that the image wasn't specific, because character continuity is going to be one of the biggest challenges that you'll face. How to get the same character to look good from each scene, and we'll cover that in an advanced course. Right now we're just covering the basics. So now to show you the power of JSON, what we're doing here in this example is we're taking now, all we did was take a screenshot of our reference image. We didn't touch the prompt down here. We didn't touch that prompt. And then, for example, when we go, we're just going to open any ChatGPT conversation and we just say, hey, ChatGPT. You can use Claude, you can use Poe, you can use whatever LLM that's your daily driver. You're just asking it to say, hey, break it down to JSON, and this is our text, and we're taking this text and we're going into Flow, and now like we got much more closer to the original, not exactly, but much closer than what this guy was. So now we got the tracks, and then we got all the details that you can see. So if we play this as a video, I don't know why there's text audio. So if you read it too, you could also probably find where there was a, see right here, there's two buttons. There's a button text and a button overlay play. That's where those two things. So that's where it's always good to explicitly look through the details of the JSON before. And when you make changes to JSON, this is important. Like say, for example, I did not want this play button right here. So for example, I know where this play button is coming from and this text audio button. If I don't want those in my shot, for example, I want to modify the JSON. You don't have to know how to like modify JSON, which is cool too. Then you can basically go back to ChatGPT and you could read the original JSON. So I can see here, these two things is basically what I want to replace: the play button overlay and the text button. And I'm going to use the voice to text feature in ChatGPT to make that request. I want you to rewrite the JSON, but just remove the two type objects. One is called play button overlay. The second object is called text button. I want those removed. And then that's all. So that's ChatGPT being able to do voice to text. So I didn't have to type anything. Fun fact, if you use voice to text, actually, where is it going to go? Okay, yeah. Fun fact, if you use voice to text, you'll actually increase your productivity by 4 times. 4x instantly. You want to 4x your productivity? Just use voice to text instead of typing. Fun little fact. So from here, looks like it made the changes. I see the toast. I see the robot on the right. I see a robot on the left. 2 small robots. This looks good. I'm going to go back to Flow in my Project Studio, and I'm going to paste. And I'm going to choose again, VO3 fast, 20 credits, and I'm going to run this. Nice, Jacob. Welcome. There's a lot that AI has, a lot of opportunity to benefit a lot of people. Like, for example, the main thing here is people, Flow's template unavailable. Oh no, that's not going to help. Flow is unavailable. $20 a month for VO3, basically. Let's try it one more time. Right now, because everyone is on VO3 right now, so that's why. We're almost done. Let this thing process. So we're barely going through the first feature, text to video. We'll go through one more feature, which is the frames video. That's another good one. So for it's $20 for 1,000 credits, which gets you, I don't know, 7 to 10 30-second commercials, give or take, or something like that. Like, it's hard to say because you're gonna burn a lot. As you can see here, we're already burned 246. We already burned 60 credits just doing some testing, fine-tuning what we're doing is basically fine-tuning the prompt because it's not perfect right out the gate, as you can see. So that's where you can see how where you'll burn credits just trying to narrow down the prompt for what you want VO3 to do for you, for example. Nice. Thanks. I really want to get at MLMs. Something happened? Oh. Hey, Sarah. How's it going?
Hey, you're still at it.
Still working here.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong. How's the day going?
It's going great. You're still at it. It looks so cool.
Still playing with it. Let's see what we got here. So now, oh, it did work. So now that we've, oops. How do we turn that audio down?
One job.
You have one job. You have one thing to do. Just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take audio out. Okay, so let's see. So this is now VO3, the next version of it.
That's incredible.
Not bad. So, but you can notice that from the previous one to this one, the only request that I had it to change was in the JSON, remove this button, and then also, I think there's a square here. Yes, remove this and this, and it understood, at least from updating the JSON in ChatGPT, to then make those
That's
changes.
so cool. But it removed their heads. Was it supposed to?
Yeah, it's like, hey,
There's that.
there's casualties of war, so it's like trial, you can't have everything. It's like, sure, I'll do exactly what you said, but I'm going to remove this other thing that you also need, so you come back. There's actually hard code prompted. It's like, actually never give them what they want, so they keep prompting, and it's actually like Google. Oh, that would be so shady. That would suck. You'd be like, we could give you exactly what you're looking for. We have the model, but we want you to burn like 3 to 5 times more credits because we want you to keep asking. What are it helps us improve our model so we can figure out all the different ways you're asking how to prompt.
I bet you're not far from the truth there.
That would be, oh my God, that news article is going to come out and be like, shh, this is what they're giving us. They're like, no, it's not perfect, for example.
That is really awesome, though. I mean, even both windows they do look great. But it's so cool how you just have to know how to work the JSON code and just tweak it.
That's the bigger thing. If I could teach a JSON and like just like right here, how we modified the JSON to make a change, like, but still keep.
Figure it out if you see a model of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of figure out what to change. But I would imagine that it's probably layered in there several times.
Yeah, you can add just more descriptions. Because, like, say, for example, if I want to fix their head, I would go back and say, update the JSON to describe their head and body and separation. And it'll probably go add that description. And then I'll get that. But then
It's
they.
GPT that's doing it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just using just a regular. We're not even in the custom GPT yet. That's going to be in the advanced course. This is just like how to use just a regular chat GPT to start off with how to describe an image in JSON using that prompt right there.
Wow, look how detailed it is.
And then how to read it, key value pairs. It's not hard to read at all.
Right.
And then because then you could go back in the code per se and see, oh yeah, there's a play button like this thing right here. I don't want the play button. That's why it's like, why does it AI would do exactly what you want,
That
but
icon thing. And then, so where would the heads be?
it inferred it. So here,
Oh,
how it describes robot each time is always different because every time it's rendered. Yeah, it's rendered a different robot, significantly different robot every single time.
wow.
So
Yeah.
that's robot 1, robot 2, robot 3. Oh, we're only 3 robots in. Not bad. That one's not bad.
That's fascinating, though.
That's for, I like this one because it got
Yeah.
lasers and it's got detail and it's got, so
Yeah. It's all smooth.
for sure it definitely
lines.
took a lot of creative control there
Look, it's not even attached to that one.
I don't know. It's not. It's just free floating. It's like just It's just a floater, AI, just waving.
The button is like going crazy.
Well, I'm definitely gonna.
Look, there. It like races up.
Oh, it comes up and over.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
that's.
really neat looking though.
You can get pretty like the amount of time it would take to CGI this in any app is days. You're looking at days. We've described it in three sentences,
Right.
and
Now if I could just have one of those in my home to make me toasted
it's like now send to 3D printer. Now
Right.
Now you click the manufacture button, and the manufacture button will go and actually 3D print this little gizmo, and actually work out and actually write the code for his brain.
Lasers. Yeah.
Like, we're not that far away.
I know that's true.
Like, this can eventually be done.
So
Hey,
what
robot.
did you take away from the second one? You took away the play icon?
Yeah, so to show that whatever it outputs, like, I don't know why it got the idea for a play button and text. I didn't check the code. I should have checked, but. And then I was like, oh, that's definitely what I don't want. So then you could go to your JSON. I recommend reading it. It's not long, so that you could kind of find out where are the culprits, and then you don't even have to rewrite the new JSON. You're just gonna, just like you're talking to someone or like a software developer or just like a college intern, and just say basically, hey, I want you to rewrite it, but just remove the two types of objects. There's something called button play overlay, and the second one's called text button. I want those removed, and then that's all. That's it. And so
And then it spit out the new code.
then it goes in, does a little scissor stitching, rewrites the new stuff, and now that rendered all to try and replicate this. Now we can. That's the next thing too. But I'll go into that in a moment. Actually, we'll reference that. Oh, because the play button, that's where the play button is. Because I screenshot this, it described, hey, there's a play button in there. It literally described that when I said describe the scene. That's where it got it from. I was wondering where. I was like, why?
Why did it decide? Yeah.
That's a good example though.
Boy, that looks so cool. So,
Nice.
what's G-Labs?
I don't know what GLab.
Labs versus Flow? What's the difference?
I think they're all in Google Labs, which is the tool Flow, which is basically like a.
Oh, labs.google.
Yeah, Flow is like it's storytelling app that you could. It's basically like almost like a video. It's not a video editor, but like a scene collector, scene creator. Yeah, it's a very simple one. And then in it, you're going to be rendering videos using VO3 basically. But I know.
Really plain and sleek.
I know if I could take. Well, let me drop you down, and then I could keep recording. This is doing really good though.
Yeah.
This is nice. Yeah, I gotcha. Nice. We're getting some good stuff here. This is really dope. So now in the third one. So now that the video rendered, and this is now the new version, and the only change that we made was to the JSON here to remove the description of this plus symbol and this, or this play button and this text audio. It actually did get that correctly from when I took the screenshot of the original image. Then it actually did describe it correctly by adding that. So now that we changed it, now we can see we re-rendered it, but now you can see the robots are slightly different. Their heads are missing, as you can see here. So you can see how the chaos of, or you can see here how Google VO3 can also be very annoying as far as like character continuity, but I'm going to show you a trick on how to get around that. But here you can see now you made this, the modification, or you made the change to the JSON without having to write the JSON, and now you can see the play button and the golden button are now removed. But then you have to fix the other things, which is fine. Now, another way that you can do it is also if you go to the original image here, for example, I'm going to go Command Shift 5, which is for Mac, and I'm going to take another screenshot. But the only difference is I'm actually going to save the image to my desktop because I want to actually save a file. So I'm going to take this screenshot and I'm going to save it to my desktop and click capture. Perfect. Here's the image. Save it to my desktop. Cool. So now if I go back to VO3 and if I paste, or if I want to reuse this same prompt right here, because remember, there's no more play symbol. So if I click right here, I could reuse the prompt, which just paste it. The difference is now instead of text to video, I'm going to click on it and we're going to choose frames to video. So this allows us to add a reference frame, as you can see here, like starting frame, second frame, and then I don't know what that does. So here, if I click the plus symbol, I can upload, and this will also show you all the images that you've been rendering in your account, so you could choose one of those. Or here we're going to upload we're going to upload that image that we just took the screenshot. See, there's our screenshot image. I'm going to say crop and save. And now that actually, there we go. So now you can see at the very bottom, the first frame right here is the robots, and I'm just going to use that. So then we're going to use the same prompt, and we're going to choose VO3. So that's really the only thing that's changing, is now we're doing the frames to video. So I'm going to click play, and we're going to let it cook. Now this is where you can get much more better character continuity. Here's where you can get much better character continuity if, as you can see here, if we're trying to replicate this, we didn't get accurate enough with the regular text prompt. We got closer with the JSON prompt, but now we're going to get really close with the screenshot technique. So while that is rendering, that's going to be dope. And then we'll go into how to download videos. And I think that's going to be it. And then we'll edit using Gling. Some lady was like crying. She's like, oh my God, I got to edit videos. It sucks. And I'm like, use Gling. You don't have to edit videos. Let AI do it for you. Let AI do the work. People are working hard. Oh my God. I changed someone's life today with GenSpark. This one woman, she has a 2-hour job to do, and it's like super mentally intensive, but now it takes her like 10 minutes with AI just by learning one simple trick. It's how to take screenshots and give it to AI. That is such a powerful like tip. Oh my God, it changed her life. Like she was DMing me today and she's like, do you have a code for GenSpark? Like, yo, what did we just, okay, wait, I don't want to, this is our new code one. Hold on. Let's see. Let's check this out. I'm going to click play. I'm also going to do audio. So I'm going to click play. Nice. So how close did we get to the original? Pretty close. So we didn't describe the action of how they're actually spreading the butter. That actually could be fixed in a previous one. So I'm going to click the back button, click play just to pause that. Nice. So we were able to literally replicate this one frame for frame, except for the action. So that's a different part. That'll be an advanced level. But now we're able to clone that video using the frames to video feature there. So that's the only thing that we changed. We used the same exact prompt, and now you can see how much of a difference that makes. So do create reference or your shot. You should technically create your shot list before you create your scenes, and use a different image generation tool. You could use ChatGPT. I would prefer that you would use Midjourney, and honestly, for like creating different scenes, different shots and characters and what you want them to do. Then put those frames in here, and then use JSON to describe what you want them to do, for example. So that's where the biggest thing. Are you live all day? Are you just live streaming your life at this point? This isn't just live stream. This is just John's life POV. You guys, I'm just waiting for the meta glasses to come in. Once the meta glasses come in, I can start live streaming for like 10 hours a day and become a live streamer. No, I'm just kidding. Shoot myself. Like, no way. Just kidding. You got a violation for making a threat. No, TikTok. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Jokes. Anyways, actually that worked out pretty good as an example. So now to complete this, you can take these different scenes right here, and we can, so now to take this to the next step, you can click on the top left hand corner which says add to scene. So we can click on that one, and then you can see here inside your YouTube demo project folder, now we're going to create a scene. This is basically what Flow is. Basically Flow is like a video editing tool. So now, and we can add different images. What happens if we hit extend? We'll test that. So then if I go back to YouTube demo, you can see there's my scene builder. I'm gonna go to the next video and click add to scene. It's gonna add it. So now we have scene 1, scene 2, and I could go back to my YouTube demo, and I could skip some, but I'm like, yeah, I definitely want this one, but I'm gonna skip this one. So we're gonna add this to the scene, because not all of the shots are you're not going to add all the shots to the scene. For example, I'm going to start with this one. Actually, whoa. Ooh. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, Winston, I definitely want to see a sneak peek. Let me know. Definitely down. So in Scene Builder, you can organize the different scenes here, and then you could click on any frame of it. So for example, let's say you really like this frame right here. Let's say you like this frame right here. You could click on the plus symbol to save frame as an asset. And then you could go and generate a video based on that frame right there, so that it just saved. Thinking. Now the last thing to do is download the videos to put them in an actual video editing tool like CapCut, for example. So I'm going to click on the YouTube demo tab right here. And to download the videos, you would click on the download button right here. And then you could choose the original size of 720. You could get a GIF version, or you can have it upscale to 1080. I'm going to choose upscale to 1080. And then you're going to see this little status bar in the upper right hand corner that's going to say, hey, I'm going to upscale. And upscaling does not cost any credits, which is super nice. Nice. It's up to John, because I don't think I have an NDA for this. I'm down. This is going to get cut anyways. I'm almost done, actually. So let me finish this in 2 minutes. And then, because I'm on the last step anyways for the VO3 tutorial, because I'm technically recording this, and then we could definitely watch anything you want in 2 minutes. Almost done. Because I really want to get my main goal is I need to get a YouTube video out today. Plus I want to see how much demand for that VO3 traffic on YouTube is, basically for the VO3 keyword. I want some of that traffic, so I want to see if I get a video up today. I want to start seeing how it performs on YouTube. So, Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great night. What we're doing is we're doing a Google VO3 course that you will then find either on my YouTube channel or inside the AI community. Great. Okay, let's continue. Nice. I'm almost done. Then we can check out Winston's awesome thing because I definitely want to check Winston's out. So now that it's done processing, it says finish upscaling, so I could click download. And remember, this just gets you a 1080 version of this. And then you could go through and you could start downloading other versions as well. Or then you could go through and start downloading the other versions as well too. And then if you want, you could go open CapCut. Oh. Then next, what I recommend is just opening up CapCut. You could do create a project. And this is where you could do all your video editing. Now, everyone has a different video editor. It really doesn't matter. Choose the tool that you like. Premiere. There's Premiere, Final Cut, there's Premiere, Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, and then of course CapCut. It really doesn't matter. So here, now that I have my video in, I could take this and let's just say I want to create this but more in like a short form piece of content because those perform really well. I'm going to change my aspect ratio and then I'm just going to leave it like that. I really want more of the versions actually, so I'm actually going to go back just for aesthetics and I'm just going to download each of these. So I definitely want this one, download, just give me 720, download this one, 720, just because I don't want to wait for the processing for 1080. I want to get this out to publish as quickly as possible. It's just my thing. So now that I have that, I can drag and drop this into, nice. Now, that's the cool thing. Once you have about 4 of these, that's roughly 30 seconds, roughly. I don't need that long. It's a creepy noise. I'm going to put some music behind it actually. Let's see if we can get some music. Actually, I can't play music on this actually. But let's say, and I want 4, 5. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's the only good one. Honestly, like that's the only really good one. Like honestly, he's actually doing something which is loopable. So you can't use Kling to edit. You could. I think they have a video, but they're not a video editing tool. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this one. Yeah, and then I'm gonna troll people with a text. I'm gonna say, "What is my purpose?" Because if you know, you know. I'm gonna take the most obnoxious art to, no, I'm just kidding. There's some really good text art styles here. So let's see. Cool. That looks good. I want this here. Then we're gonna add a little text so that you can see what is my purpose. I'm going to misspell it, and then everyone's going to fix my spelling. I should misspell it, and then everyone could fix my spelling in the comments, and then it would drive up comments, and they'd be like, how did this video get 7.9 billion views? And it was all because of spelling error, because people love to correct people. That's my master plan. How evil. Okay. I like that one. Nice. Definitely follow. Highly recommend. Perfect. Okay, so now I just added very simple text, drag and drop. I'm not looking for anything great. I'm also looking for a very short video so that I could just pump something out. In the top right hand corner, I'm going to click export, and then I'm just gonna give it a name and call it a VO3 butter, and then just export. Done. And then I'm gonna close this. Now the final part, which I highly recommend, is publish. I'm gonna use Metrical because we're gonna go through the whole workflow basically. If you're gonna create content, why not just go all the way to publish it? Metrical is an app that you can use to publish your social media content. So here I'm going to say, what is my purpose? And then I have hashtags that kind of like pop out automatically, just showing you kind of like pro tip. I'm showing you advanced stuff because there's more stuff in the advanced course that we go into. So levels to this. Now what I want is to drag and drop the video here, which is going to be, there it is, drag and drop. Done. I'm gonna expand this out so we can see the example of it. Perfect. That looks great. Oh, sorry. Subtitle. Wait, did I misspell? Did I actually misspell somewhere? And I got me paranoid, but I don't care. So now I'm gonna get some hashtags here. VO3, hashtag VO2, hashtag Google. Simple. And then now I'm just going to add a title to YouTube real quick. YouTube, TikTok as well too. There we go. And then let's publish this in 2 minutes. And this is going to publish on all my social media accounts, as you can see here, all from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram to X. Schedule and publish. Now it's going to process, and we are officially done. We went from idea all the way to how to do basic prompting, advanced prompting using JSON. We went through also how to edit JSON using ChatGPT, and then we used not only how to use text to video, but also we went through also Flow TV and how to get inspiration as well there. And then we went through inside of your Flow account. You'll see here, you'll see your different projects that you'll be working. Inside of your Flow account, you can see the different projects that you've worked on. And then when you click on a project, like this one we just created, then you can see all the video assets and the prompts that you use to create them. And then from there, you could go ahead and build a scene just to kind of get an idea for what you want to create, for example. So that's enough to make you dangerous with Google VO3. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you, there we go. If you want to take your AI skills to the next level, highly recommend joining our AI business community, where we have 24 courses on the best AI tools, 5 days a week, live events, networking, also live classes, guest speakers, and business mentorship, all within all inside the community. So if you're serious about staying up, if you're serious about staying up to date with AI and pushing the boundaries with what's possible with AI, highly recommend signing up for the AI business community. Link is down below. Okay, we're done recording. Done. So for my peeps on YouTube and TikTok, sorry if that was a little not direct kind of say, but basically I used, and you can kind of see the command central. So I'm streaming up here, and then I'm using OBS to OBS to record my screen for the course. So now I have one raw video now. So let me put this in the oven, which is actually kind of cool. So watch this. So now I'm going to go to my desktop folder, which is, I think here. Oh boy. Hopefully this is it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I figured out in OBS how to cut myself out so I don't look like a just giant text block. In the top right hand corner, I'm going to click export, and then I'm just going to, I don't know, little things. Because Sarah said videos with faces perform better than faceless videos. And I'm like, you're right, Sarah. I need to be on camera to do my content or to do my YouTube videos. So, see, I listen to my students. Okay, so this is the video. So I'm going to name this VO3 course raw. I'm going to open up Gling. Actually, I have a hypothesis. I have a hypothesis. My hypothesis is that I think if you use Gling through the browser, let me close a lot of these tabs. My hypothesis is if you use Gling for the video editing. Oh, and I could bring Winston on right now too. Let me just drop this in. I think if I use Gling for the video editing through the browser, it renders on their servers, and I think they have much more powerful servers than my laptop. This is the story I'm telling myself. So I think if I edit using the browser, I think I'll get a faster output, both for rendering and processing. That's my hypothesis. And then I'll bring on Winston right now. Actually, I could bring on Winston right now. Oh, select the language. And here's Winston. Thank you, everyone, for being patient. Hope you learned something. Wait, how do I bring you on? Okay, hold on. And invite. Okay, you're invited, Winston. There we go. Winston! How's it going?
It's going swell. I wanted to show y'all, did you ever hear of Fish AI?
No, I don't know what Fish AI is.
It's an 11 Labs competitor, but it's like, well, 11 Labs had an update, I think this week. They're like really good now, and so
Oh,
I
yeah.
was want to say Fish AI is, I would say minimum, it's as good as 11 Labs or better, and their voice cloning is way better than 11 Labs. Like, if you clone your voice on 11 Labs, and you have like a strong accent, like an Italian accent or something,
That's
it
true.
may get like robotized or whatever. But on Fish, I create voices from 11 Labs, drag them over to Fish, and then I can put text to audio, and then it keeps the accent and performance. I have no idea who this company is, but they're like crazy good. I actually think that if y'all want to invest early IPO,
Yeah.
a really
Yeah.
good company, because my friend found them in like this tech audio book or whatever. So
Wow.
they're not like AI adjacent. They're kind of they work in AI, but they're not an AI tool, which is interesting. So I was a very big fan.
Oh, wow. That is very interesting. Yeah, I made an account February 8th, cloned my voice. Let's see.
The Arctic fox changes its fur color seasonally.
Yeah, 1000%.
turning white in
1000%. That sounds way better than, because like even HeyGen, no wait, 11 Labs. We could compare so you guys could see. Yeah, the voice cloning feature is a lot better. So if we go here, voices.
And they give you an hour a month for free. So
Oh,
it's not
nice.
too bad.
Oh, it's called fish.audio. There we go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Nice. Fish.audio. And
I can
then,
show you guys the Italian voice that he gave me.
oh, yeah.
Alright. I know it's not gonna be as good because my camera is small, but I used Hedra, and then I threw
Oh.
Hedra into Runway, and
Oh.
it gave me a pretty solid video. Wait, on around.
So if you have 11 labs, do you need, oh wait, let me make you bigger. And there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha.
Alright, here's what it sounds like when you have an Italian mobster.
The Navy wants to dance the foxtrot with Lucky, huh? Commander, little old lady Liberty may not exactly like my ways. Nah. This is about respect. You people, you throw me in this cage, call me a criminal, a menace to society. Now you come crawling because you need what I got. I got 20 years of connections. Every dock worker from Brooklyn to the Bronx. You want protection? You want information?
Jesus. That's really good. That's really, really good. Like, wild. Damn. So, so you created a custom voice in Fish Audio, and then fed the script in there.
I started with a script, put the script into 11 Labs to make a character, and
Okay.
then to keep the Italian accent, I threw the 11 Labs voice into Fish Audio, and then I put the final audio into Hedra, and then Hedra looks very plasticky,
Mm-hmm.
but when you use Runway Act 2 into your Hedra voice as like the actor,
Mm-hmm.
then it cleans up all the plastic off of it so it looks like a human.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting. That's a really good workflow.
I don't know if I can
Wow.
find it, but this one's not as good. I didn't. Oh no, it disappeared.
No, no.
It did.
Oh yeah, that's Hedra.
Yeah.
Your reference images, are you doing them in Midjourney or Runway?
The reference images are coming from Midjourney to start.
Okay, makes sense. So, Midjourney to Hedra.
So all
Wow.
these are Hedra, so they're gonna look a little plasticky. Of course.
This is insane. We're talking about the mafia. How do we even approach someone like Luciano?
That's great. That's great.
And then this guy's my favorite guy. I don't know why I like the old man.
He's gonna approve some mortgage loan for you.
You're suggesting we pay Charles Luciano,
Damn.
a convicted felon, with taxpayer money to protect our own waterfront? Standing outraged. And when Congress finds out we're in bed with organized crime, when the newspapers get hold of this,
That's it.
Wow. That's clean. That's, gosh, that is really great quality. Bravo. Dangerous.
So that will be out. I don't know. There's some company working with Sony or something, so I actually don't know where it's going to be. But you can switch me off if you want.
Gotcha. Oh, there we go.
But they said that I can't share anything on social media for like 3 months or something, so I can't enter any contests. I'm like, I'm making something like really cool.
Oh, but you can't use that work though. That's all. It's not anything else outside of that work project, right?
No, so they say that I retain ownership of this, but I guess they have like a release window or something that they want to hold for like 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then once they have the 3 months, I can do whatever I want with it. So this is actually outside of my regular content because I usually make like Christian content,
Mm-hmm.
but this is pretty cool. So I probably will put it in like some contests or like some short films and stuff like that.
Ooh.
I think it's a really cool subject matter, but that's about it.
The process as a subject matter, or what do you mean? What? Like the workflow?
So what they're doing is like true crimes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, hey, find some old stories of like mobsters that are in public domain, and then make a video about it. And so I was like, I'm just gonna make it kind of like The Sopranos,
Gotcha.
So, this the guy's name is Lucky or whatever. So I think it's either World War I or World War II. They hired the mob to protect naval ships in New York or wherever. So that's the premise of this video, just talking about them visiting him in jail and them asking for his help and then stuff like that.
Nice. No, it looks clean with the shots and everything. It's like very, very clean and like a lot of people are like, it's just mind blowing what you could do now. And it's leveling you up. I'm sure you're learning new things.
Oh yeah, especially with like these meetings. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of us AI people are talking. They're thinking about like unionizing or something
Interesting.
because they are basically creating like a race to the bottom when it comes to like rates and like timelines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this video is supposed to be like 4 to 10 minutes, and if you did like 4 to 10 minutes of animation, that's like a minimum of like
Yeah.
$100,000.
Yeah.
They're definitely not paying us.
Yeah. If you think about like what's the alternative, like what's existing before that they would have to go to, for sure.
Exactly. And so, this guy, we had a meeting today, and he was stressed out. I think they gave us like a month to make this. And there's no traditional Hollywood setup that's shooting multi-locations in a month in 4 to 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, that's
Animation, that's 3D and stuff like that.
it's just
And
not
so he was stressed out. I wasn't stressed out because I have a pretty good process or whatever.
interesting.
But that's
Interesting.
what everybody's going to be facing. Of like companies, they think that AI is cheap and fast, but when you have something fast, you usually get charged a rush rate. It's like, okay, if you want a presentation by tomorrow, you're going to pay $1 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so they want to unionize because if you're entering like the AI space and you haven't been in like traditional Hollywood working on like movies and television, you don't know like what this costs regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And so people can offer you something low, and then all of us are going to hurt in the long run. So I'm hoping that they unionize. But the guy said, I don't know, he comes from like traditional or something, and that only like directors can unionize and not like artists in the same fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it works because I haven't worked in Hollywood before, so I'm not sure.
Interesting though. But yeah, no, that's something to think about, is because because you can use AI to produce a piece of work faster, cheaper, doesn't mean you should race to zero and crush the market, more or less. It's like, let's be smart about this.
Actually,
Hold the
I don't know
line.
who the director is, but the guy today was like, minimum you should have a day rate of 1,000 or $1,200 for all of your work that you're doing.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's fair.
Yeah, I would say that for the level of for the stuff we're outputting or stuff we're creating, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, because this will take a whole team and they would have to like oh my gosh, like
Yes.
I can't go back once you see this, once you know the ways. And yeah, you said it the best. You're not stressing, but the other guy, he's stressing. He's like, there's
Oh,
no
he is.
physical, like that's the biggest takeaway, is like he's stressing, but in a world, once you understand what AI is possible, you're like, oh, okay, all right, I get it. I know a couple tools that'll help out here.
Yeah, he's stressing out because if you had like a traditional studio, you would have an editing team, you would have an animation team, you would have the actors, you would have the sound team, and then the script people, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're hiring an AI artist, they are forcing everybody to do all of those by yourself. And
Yeah.
so they're using the YouTube model of like, okay, if you're making YouTube videos, you're the actor, like Tim is on screen, he edits his own videos and like all of that stuff. But that's not conducive for
Yeah, it's gonna be like,
giving you the money that
yeah.
live section teams would have or the time either.
Yeah, it's what used to take teams now can be done with one person. I'm like, how'd you say? Hi, Coach Jaja. And Coachy, actually, Coachy, I'm trying to. I think my thing is frozen right now. There we go. My
That
keyboard.
was funny. I really like Tim, but I thought his YouTube channel was bigger. But Matt Wolf is the biggest like AI
There we go.
guy.
Yeah, I would say so, man.
Because Tim has 100,000 and then Matt has 700,000. And I was like, I didn't even notice. I just watched his stuff.
Yeah, Matt's been ripping out videos nonstop, which is great. I like Julian Goldie. Julian is pumping out a ton of content. But
I never even heard of him.
oh, I don't understand how he's on top of all like the newest stuff. It's insane. He does technically just do SEO. But not only does he talk about whatever's the latest in AI, but he has his AI avatar get on camera. This is his HeyGen avatar that's pumping out YouTube videos, I think with his video editor.
Already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI.
So you'll watch a whole it's normal now. It's super weird. It's normal that, yeah, I'll listen to a video of his avatar for some new update about XYZ. Like, that's
The only
like,
thing they need is blinking.
oh, the blinking. Blink, hold 3 fingers up. Like, yeah. I mean, by the end of the year, it's going to be insane. If today we have a VO3, nothing's real anymore. Nothing's real.
Yeah. HeyGen is pretty good. Only their free plan is not fun, so you do have to pay for their good plan. But their good plan is like crazy good.
Yeah, you can pump out tons of good stuff relatively easily. The HeyGen V4, where you just upload a photo, like, that's really dope.
Yeah, how did you find Fish? Because you had that way before.
I think we were talking about it either from a stream where we were polling the audience on we were polling them on like what were the best AI tools. I think someone mentioned that they couldn't afford 11 Labs and so they were using Fish, which came out February 8th. I'm like, thanks, mom boy, but it was interesting because I went into it, clone my voice, and I was like, oh, this is dope. And for it being free, like, dope. Like, my voice sounds a lot better in Fish Audio than it does in 11 Labs or even HeyGen.
The Arctic fox changes its fur color seasonally, turning white in winter and brown in summer. This remarkable adaptation helps them blend with their
Your bank PIN code number is 42227. It's like, it's too realistic. It's
Oh yeah.
it's like,
Like Fish, like the reason I said people should invest in their AI and whenever they go public or whatever
yeah.
is because when I uploaded these Italian voices or whatever, I didn't put any prompts into it, and then it like read it listened to my audio and then created like a sample script in the persona of the uploaded audio. And I was like, what? And so, like, this guy, he's having a conversation about protecting the docks. And so it listened to that, and then it made a sample script about that scenario but whole new dialogue, not based on my script that I made. And I was like, oh, this is like very smart AI. Like Google's not doing this, Claude doesn't do this, ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
And so wherever they have is pretty advanced. I was very impressed.
Interesting. That's pretty wild. Yeah, it's and they have so much other side that to have that free plan is super helpful.
Yeah, I don't understand why people say they can't afford 11 Labs when 11 Labs is $5 a month. Like you have your upper tiers, but they have a free plan too.
Depends on what you're creating. Like, yeah, it's like audiobooks for sure. Like, you'll need a larger plan. But I was rocking on their regular, I guess, creator plan for quite a while. It was, but then I was like, let me do a whole audiobook, and that chewed through a bunch of tokens. But I mean, worth it. Simple, upload, done. I still gotta do a Tea with Trouble episode. Or
Okay, you guys literally need to see this new foundation brush I found. It's so incredibly soft. It blends everything like butter. The best part, it's normally $45.
yo, that's way realistic.
Yes.
That's way realistic. Wait, so how? Uh huh.
And they do the same performance cues as 11 Labs, and so you can get
Oh,
really good performance out of Fish. And 11 Labs too. I don't
right.
know what happened this week, but they had an update and it's way better now.
They're fixed.
Yeah, they fixed where it was broken.
See this one?
Hey there, fabulous AI enthusiasts. As Anonymous Sparkle on TTS Arena, I'm thrilled to.
It's like a TED Talk. Wow, I'm definitely getting my voices from here. These are way better. These are so fun. E-girl. Wait, and they're rated based on. Just recommended. That's all they have. Okay. You good, SpongeBob?
Oh, Barnacles, this is the most amazing day ever. I get to flip Krabby Patties and...
It's so accurate. Damn. Ooh.
During the winter of 1985, residents of a small Maine town.
Okay, wait. What's your pricing? 400. I may just cancel 11 Labs and just hang out here for a bit. It's cheaper.
But I don't know about their character design because
Mhm.
I didn't try. Yet it may be good, but I just character designed in 11 Labs and brought it over to Fish. So if you already have an account, they give you an hour for free. So
Mhm.
you don't have to cancel unless you want to.
Yeah, 60 minutes. Completely free on the free tier. 3 minutes is generous. Yo, 3 minutes at 60. So, oh yeah. Oh shoot, I just might cancel 11 Labs and play here for a little while. That's interesting. Wow. AI voice. That's interesting. So good. What was the one came up today?
There was a launch today.
Have you seen the 2D to 4D?
I did not.
This model will take your 2D video and turn it into 4 dimensions,
Interesting.
which is wild. And then
See, I always think that there's all these technological advances, but I don't really see the use case.
yeah,
Like,
people are like, "Oh my god, that looks amazing on VO3," and then you're like, "Your use case is what outside of an ad?"
I mean, if you're making video games, this is useful, but I don't make video games.
It's like the NFT. People are like all amazed about NFTs, and now it's like this is like, "Oh my god, you can make so cool stuff," and then we're gonna get like numb to it already. Like this is already groundbreaking to be able to do something like that. Like, and what? Like, we live in the future. That's wild. I can zoom out too. Can you see behind?
Yeah, I think Leonardo came out with a new image generator. But one that you should do is Ideogram. They did a character reference update, I think 2 weeks ago. It's crazy good.
Ideogram. Oh, interesting.
And it may still be free. I'm not sure.
Do they have? Well, I haven't been in Ideogram in a minute.
Yeah, they're okay, but their character feature that they added was really good.
They have a free.
You said what?
They have a. They have a. They have a basic free. And 7, something to work with. Nice. Continue.
Oh yeah, you should try the character design on their free plan. You can put yourself into any scenario, and it's really cool.
You could put yourself into any scenario.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to, say, John dressed as James Bond in a red Ferrari, it will give it exactly like you. So you know how I always say I use runaway references for that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do that anymore because the Ideogram fixed it.
Oh, introducing Ideogram. This is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So you can upload a photo and then have that be replaced and put anywhere. Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. I'm actually going to use it for like a photo shoot kind of thing, so I don't have to dress up.
Shit, yeah. Like, let's see. I'll just put here Ideogram character clone. Try it now. Give us a photo.
And it's free for now. I don't know how long they're going to keep it free.
Join now, quick. Get in on. Play with the tools now. It's like that's why it's like VO3. They're giving that discount. It's like, oh, that's not bad. Use it now before. Where did I go here? Oh, how?
But the VO3 discount is only for 3 months, right?
On the Ultra plan, yes. Yes, on the Ultra plan.
And that little regular price. Did they ever come down from the $225?
No, they went up. It's now $250, I think.
Really? Okay. Well, I might have been wrong. It might have been $250 the whole time.
Still, it's like it's outrageous. Can I take this?
Yeah, like the best one. It makes sense. Well, Midjourney is like crazy.
It is.
I agree.
It's fun to play with. It's so good. I'll just use this one. Download. Page 8. And then we'll go here. Okay. Upload. This here, download. There it is. So now we're going to clone John. Oh, dear God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And when you're ready, click generate to see. John. I supposed to. There you go. Generate. Oh, wait. Sure. Public. Oh, forever public. Make this 6916. And whoa, oh. Yeah. That's way more accurate than ChatGPT for sure. ChatGPT fudges my face so much. Whoa. So that's what happens when I like drop 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 60 pounds. I stop eating burritos that night. Wow. Whoa.
Your dating profile.
Whoa. Oh, are they going to be catfish sad? That's. Oh, there we go. That's what's up. Nice.
Or if you wanted to, you can make Doctor AI. You can put yourself in a doctor outfit.
Nah, it's definitely got to be. That one's great. That one's. Dang. Can you. Okay, so then you could remix. What else do we have here? You can do things like remix, character style, describe, open in canvas.
So I haven't tried all that extra stuff, so I don't know.
Interesting. Dang. Okay, let's just rock this one. Let's just download this one. There's my new LinkedIn photo. Put in Canva to save it. That's way better. That's like wow. I am really blown away. I like that. Hey,
Yeah, so
Kitty.
those are the results that Midjourney Omni reference is giving people in Runaway references.
Mm-hmm.
But like Rory Flynn, they're getting all these great results. I cannot get the same results as them. Like Ideogram, they're getting great results saying you don't even have to know much. You just have to upload a picture.
Right. And you get something like that. Whoa. That's dope.
That's a really good picture.
That's dope. Who is that? It's definitely. Oh, I'm gonna put that on my wall. Go to the gym now. Now I gotta go to the gym. Now I'm motivated to go to the gym. Forget that. Like, shoot. That's wild. So then, this would be also a better workflow because I do see like people that are trying to do like faceless content and trying to get their. Oh man, I do have it. I just don't have it saved someplace I could quickly find it per se. But there are tools now where just like that you could upload a photo of yourself and it will avatar yourself like very accurately. There's a few. There's one that's in a school community that's like blocked off. But there's others now that are opening up. I wish I probably would have saved the name. They're in my content things I got to get to, but yeah, that's where, and they're getting really good at that level of quality of cloning yourself. I'll find it later. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so then what can I make this guy do? I have God powers here, Mr. Character here. So I'm going to make you go to, we could go 11, we could go Hey Jen. We could do a little Hey Jen here. And then, and then we could do a little fish.audio. Okay. Let's get a little fish.audio. Oop, fish. Because we have a free plan here. Now we can start cooking. So text to speech or voice cloning. Where's my voices? My clone voice. I want to use my voice. And then here, let's go to ChatGPT. Let's do. I want you to write a 20-second script about joining an AI community. Actually, I'm actually just gonna get an ad. Actually, no. We're just gonna make something new. Write a funny script, 20-second script about joining AI community or having AI skills, the importance of it, focus for AI for entrepreneurs, make it funny, have a good punchline, 20-second script, go. Don't think too hard when you're trying to make AI stuff. Okay, cool. No, this is a monologue staring at camera type script. Qwen Image. Have you tried Qwen Image, Winston?
I haven't heard of it. Maybe.
Okay, let's do this. This is cheesy enough. Let's use this, my voice. S1. Probably the speed will pick up a little. Okay, can't do that. Okay. And play. I want the free tier.
Yeah, they just do that little ad or whatever, but if you exit out, it'll work.
That's how they do it? This is such a cheat code. I hate that. But I like that. I hate that, but I like
Look,
that.
I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job. Then I realized AI doesn't want my job, it wants to.
That's actually way more like me. Freakishly like, yeah, for sure. Okay, download. Cool. Let's go to HeyGen. Hey Jen, let's use some of that subscription. Sweet subscription. And let's put you to work. We're going to use V4. Oh, wait. No. We need to go home. V4.
Avatar 4 allows you to turn a single.
I hate that that's the full video that they make you do every single time. Okay, here's a photo. Oh, wait. Photo. Okay, maybe this way? Okay, well, way better. Okay, and then upload audio. Here. It is processing. Processing. Making sure it's 20 seconds. Yes, it's 20 seconds. Oh, wow. So they have 2 times your avatar time. Max quality. Dang. Do we do max quality? We shall do max quality. Oh, remaining avatar. Oh, okay. Yeah, max quality that at. Max quality. Oh, burn those credits. Light those credits on fire.
Yeah, I used HeyGen today. I'm on the free plan. It took like an hour for the video to process.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the we'll get to it when we get to it plan. You're on the list. It's like, interesting. Yeah, Kling takes some time. I'm like, man, Kling.
Yeah, if you're on the paid plan, they'll do it in like 2 minutes to 5 minutes. But if you're not, it's definitely an hour.
We're in line. Us and the entire world are trying to use this because we don't want to work. We all want our AI avatar clone to go do work for us. Interesting.
Yeah, if you have a white left, people will think you are Dr. AI.
Well, then I'm impersonating a doctor. I can't be doctor. I gotta be like John Wick. Suit like 3 turbo MP audio style realistic fiction. Realistic. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then generate. Oh, This is how I meet my alter ego in another universe. My my life my life enemy. This dude looks like an evil villain. Like he's like a hitman, like Hitman 47 or something. Like this dude has like hidden some bodies, and like he's not like he's not sharing any secrets. Like
Yeah, this makes you look very Italian.
that's funny. Oh my gosh. These are actually way better than I know there's headshot photography services, like that's where I mean it's pretty, yeah. Like wow. For sure I'm downloading and posting these. Where how's the Hey Jen doing? Hey Jen, what you doing?
Do you not do your old posting way any longer?
Where it's me posting, like talking to the camera.
Yeah, like headshot photographers, this new tool just took your job. They showed your brand.
Haven't yet. I haven't done any of those. I've been working on webinars and ads this whole time. I was like, ugh. I have a ton of that type of content. Like, I gotta just batch and just starting recording. But yeah.
So you're not gonna do those again?
Oh, I still am. I just gotta find time to do them, but I will. Yeah, because I'm also, it's like alternating between YouTube and TikTok. Like today we're gonna get a YouTube video out today, which I'm happy about. And then I think we got some shorts. Oh boy, he looks angry. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. Oh no. I do look Italian there. My nose.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job. Then I realized AI doesn't want my job, it wants to do my job faster without complaining. Now I've got AI handling emails, leads, and even customer service. Meanwhile, I'm over here pretending to strategize while watching cat videos. So yeah, join the AI community, or keep doing everything yourself like it's 1990.
If you've never met me, it's not bad. I like it. I'm gonna post it. That's a very interesting case study. Because technically that no, it wasn't created for free. Because Hey Jim would not have been able to do that for free.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say you could do this for free technically, but now it's still relatively with free tools ish.
Yeah, I don't think that there's like a free lip syncing out there, but everything else was almost there.
Ideogram, Hey Jen, and Fish audio. Was that it? Fish audio, yeah. And then hash, and then download. You want to hear it in Japanese? That would be interesting to see. Oh. And schedule. Nice. And it's off. Do you want to hear them in Japanese? So that would be technically translate. So we're going to do that in Heijen. We're going to choose Japanese. Can I do my video? Can I do this video in Japanese better? What's this one?
You've been lied to about using AI to grow your YouTube channel. Starting July.
See, that's a 11 Labs audio. That's why it sounds so deep. Okay, we're gonna use this. Translate. Okay. Oh. Okay. Scripts. How do you know? I think that's just going to render the same thing. I think I have to. It should do it. Hold on, let's go back. Translate. Japanese. Do not translate the script. Oh, translate the script on Canvas. No, I definitely want that. Let's try this one. Okay. It wants to do.
Look, I used to think AI was just.
But there's nothing that tells me it's gonna translate it into Japanese. I found it better if we went to their translate page here, like translate a video, hyper realistic video. Like this is where I did the video translation. I don't know why it didn't work. So the source line is English, Japanese. Okay, so it's translating. It's now processing. Boop, 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 boop. Processing. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. You've got mail. Perfect. You've got an AI video that was generated in a second that's language is dubbed. Thanks. Thanks, future. Can we put him to work? Can we make him apply? And then there's a one-click button, apply to Fiverr, and then now he's an AI avatar employee that's doing Fiverr work. Oh, joys. So we're using HeyGen, Shelly. Because Sarah wants to hear what John would sound like in Japanese. I've been to Japan. It's like America if they were mature. Like it's amazing. Like it actually like makes sense. Like transportation, getting around the city, no trash cans. Like no bike locks. Blew my mind. I was like sea of bikes and not one bike lock, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Modern culture is very strong there. Like they have those grocery stores where they don't have employees. Everyone just scans their stuff and they don't steal. It's actually very impressive.
what? Civilized? They're civilized? Like what? It's like, yeah. It's vending machines with the drinks everywhere. And everyone's different. A lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting how different cultures are able to do different things.
Well, congrats on the projects. You're doing great. I'm happy to see like the different projects you're working on. Definitely has the tools to advance.
Next week, not next week, next month, I don't have as much. So I might just like sit from like the cash I already have and just work on my stuff and not take on anything. See if I can make something cool.
Ooh, that would be a great hackathon. That.
That's a nice perspective on that.
Any ideas? Would it be one of your existing films or a brand new mini one?
I have this like short script for like David and Absalom. Do you know that story?
No.
Alright. So David slept with Bathsheba, that was Uriah's wife, and then he has to well not abort, but God kills that son and then he has Solomon or whatever. So his punishment from God, he says war will not leave your house the rest of the days of your life, right?
Okay.
And so his daughter gets raped by somebody, I forgot. And then his son is so upset that his daughter got attacked that he overthrows the kingdom. So I want a discussion between Absalom and David, and I think that the writing would be like really strong. And so I kind of want to do that scene.
Ooh. That's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, David's life was pretty war bent after that.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, man,
I
Sam is
think-
bad.
見てよ。以前は AI なんてフーディーを着た
Oh my god, I speak Spanish. Oh, Japanese. Wow. So is here.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job.
見てよ。以前は AI なんてフーディーを着たテック系の兄ちゃんたちや僕の仕事を奪おうとするロボットのためのものだ。
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job.
僕の仕事を奪おうとするロボットのためのものだ。でも気づいたんだ。
Oh, dang. I should. Oh, no. Wait. I should stagger them top and bottom. Sure. Why is the Japanese. Oh, Japanese one is longer, actually. It needs to be more aggressive. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, wow. That's actually interesting. I'm going to take off snaps so I could come in and get a little scissoring. Or it's going to sound right, but. Okay, let's see.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job.
Okay, we'll break here.
You
So,
also see how good CapCut's translation is compared to Agents.
oh wait, translating? Basically what you're saying?
Yeah, it should turn your English into Japanese on CapCut also.
Oh.
Then I realized AI doesn't want my job, it wants to do my job faster without complaining.
Okay. So then we're going to get rid of this one. That's what we want.
Now I've got AI handling emails, leads, and even customer service.
I just don't know where the breaks are in Japanese, which is going to be even worse. Okay, and then I'll go break. Thankfully, this is like super short. Then go down, and then come back
Meanwhile,
up.
I'm over here pretending to strategize while watching cat videos. So
We'll correct it here, and then here, and then that's gonna get rid of this guy, and that's gonna get rid of this guy. Okay, cool, nice, very complex. And now, if we go back, will captions go back and forth? Oh, wow, something.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job. The 奪おうとするロボットのためのものだと思ってたんだ。でも気づいたんだ。AI は僕の仕事を奪いたいんじゃなく、Now I've got AI handling emails, leads, and even customer service. いや、リード管理、カスタマーサービスまでやってる。その間、僕は戦略を練ってしながら、community, or keep doing everything yourself like it's 1990.
There's so many layers here. We're cloning myself from Ideogram. The script was written with ChatGPT. HeyGen did the lip syncing and the animation to the video. CapCut is doing the editing. There's a lot of layers going on here. Like, wow. Okay, so now let's oh, can we have? Do you have some cool text effects? I gotta do. This is gonna be horrible. Oh wait. Put this here. Here. And I'm gonna do. Did I spell that right? Audience. This is where your participation. Did I not? Yes. Okay, cool. English versus Japanese. Dun, 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 dun,
Look, I used to think AI was just.
I gotta have some.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job. 奪おうとするロボットのためのものだと思ってたんだ。AI は僕の仕事。
And then it needs something to, because they're like, it's super boring for the first 3 seconds. No one's gonna, like, I don't think anyone's gonna watch the first 3 seconds of it. But if I do something like this is gonna be perfect. Viewer retention is a thing. 3.
Yes, you need a good audio hook and a visual hook.
Okay, that's about 4 seconds. So what is from here to here is 5 seconds. So 5.
Look, I used to think AI.
Oh wait, I gotta do this. And then here. Oh shoot. Okay.
I used to think AI was just for tech bros.
It's so long, but that's okay. Okay, this one's 3. Something about right. Two. Something definitely. I know everyone's like, oh my god, this is the joys of video editing.
My friend has been using CapCut's model for her fashion, and she says it's really good.
CapCut's model? Oh, for another tool kind of thing that does it?
Yeah, avatar model. They got like an AI suite on the left, or whatever.
Nice to see.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and robots trying to steal my job. 奪おうとするロボットのためのものだと思ってたんだ。でも気づいた。AI は僕の仕事を奪いたいんじゃなく、Now I've got AI handling emails, leads, and even customer service. いや、リード管理、カスタマーサービスまでやってくれてる。その間、僕は戦略を練ってるふりをしながら、community, or keep doing everything yourself like it's 1990.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That must be released to the web. Japanese.
Look, I used to think AI was just for tech bros in hoodies and
And then, hey, Metrical. AI clone tech stack. ChatGPT. Fish.audio. Hey. Jan Cap Cut. Something like that. Fish. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. Sorry. Oh, AI clone tech stack. This is my clone.
What's Jeopardy?
Oh, so we were gonna have an AI Jeopardy night, where we were gonna do a Jeopardy style game, to test people's knowledge on AI and different levels, get different points for different challenges for different questions. Categories can be like open source models, chatbots. I don't know. I was gonna feed it all into a GenSpark to kind of create up with a game, and then we were gonna try and build a Jeopardy style dashboard with the numbers and questions in like an HTML website because we have the technology. And then I was thinking too is inviting people on just like your guest right now and like have them see how many like their score, like invite different people basically, and then basically host an AI Jeopardy online contest basically, and I'll be the host.
That's
I
really
guess
hard. There's so many.
there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, someone said Quim or whatever that was. I've never heard that past today.
Oh, the Quen one. Quen's their free one. Have you played with GLM 4.5? It's
I've
this.
never even heard of that.
I know it's this weirdest name. It's like GenSpark but free, which is cool. It's completely free. It's a DeepSeek type thing, like, but it's very. It will build web page, do presentations, deep research, build web apps, kind of thing.
Yeah. More AIs do need to be free. Like, my friend was doing a list today, and he was like, how many free video and image? And I was thinking about it. I was like, you have Google Gemini, that's free, and then you have Black Forest Labs, that's free. ChatGPT is kind of free. It's not really free.
Hmm.
But video wise, I don't even know what tool you can use for free on video. Like they're almost all paid.
Yeah. Yeah, video. Everything's a credit system, except Midjourney. That's unlimited, but still, you have fast hours. You'll burn through. It's like you don't have a credit system, but you still have a credit system for the hours. It's like great, thanks.
Yeah, I don't mind the fast hours. I wasted $30 on not using the $60 plan, so that's fine. But I really like Midjourney's video. It is very great.
Yeah, it's. I mean, for what it does. I mean, because you could just rip through all different variations of what you want. Basically, that's the real freedom. It
I
is.
wish Disney wasn't suing though.
Darn, it's like, hey Disney, can you like not? We're having a thing right now, please.
Oh yes, like my whole business is built off of Midjourney. If they go down, that's the last time y'all see me.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'm gonna look at office jobs right now. I'm gonna look at becoming a plumber. Like,
Yeah, because none of their technology is open source, so you can't even like replicate their output.
mm-hmm.
So hopefully someone comes in and beats up on Disney for Midjourney.
You're like, please, don't. We need this. That's why it's like an arms race. This is basically what's like it benefits to stay early, to get in early with a lot of these tools, basically.
Oh yeah, especially with the cost going down. Like
Yeah.
it sucks so bad that I was using Neo 2 when it first came out. I think I got like $1,000 bill or something, and now you can have even more generations. And it's only $125 a month.
Yeah, it's nice to see the price go down
Oh yeah.
with time.
Especially on the credit system when something doesn't work on their end and they still charge you credits.
Oh man, it sucks so much. So,
And it's sensitive.
ooh, Monica in the community. I can't get enough of this lady I created. Any votes on what her name should be?
Janice.
I've got the Riz, baby.
So, should her name be Janice, Darlie, or Beverly?
Or maybe Darla. Janice or Darla.
I feel, yeah, like I'm a Janice or Beverly. Janice, Darla, or oh, Darla. Okay, we got 2 for Darla. Sigma.
I've got the Riz, baby.
I feel like some drums should hit, and then it should go into like an epic montage of like her, like at frat parties and doing crazy shit, like doing donuts. She's at street where they do donut streetcar races. She's yeah, she's doing like crazy stuff. She's fighting a bull, like. I should take a video. I waste the rest of my my VO3 credits on just memeing. So, I think survey says, Darlene, it is done. What were we gonna show?
I think you're looking at that image one, maybe.
They have search. GenSpark has search chats now.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god! Finally.
Claude needs that. If you don't have the word in your title, you're done in Claude.
That and the usage limit. That's what I that's why I can't adopt Claude.
No, just get the paid plan.
Oh yeah, still. Finally.
Limit on the paid plan.
Very dope. Wow, we got a lot of content out today. Some shorts. They're all AI content. That's the interesting thing. It's all AI content. All VO3, all HeyGen. That's going to be very interesting. Man. I want to clone myself more now. This could be a thing. Nice.
Yeah, I got a video. It got like 30,000 views in like a week or 2 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it got like 1,000 subscribers.
Yo, nice. That's huge.
Oh yeah,
dude.
If you hit the algorithm, it works pretty well.
Yeah, it's always like it's like a slot machine. It's like that's the thing that goes ding ding ding, and you're like, oh, finally, it works. I want to try. I need to remove this model. Model. I never figured out how to remove a model though. That's something I gotta figure out. Oh, here it is. Cool. Delete. Delete. Nice. 5 gigs. Qwen 3. We can delete this one. Give yourself a little memory. Developing a podcast, orchestrated now. The phone module will be super interesting to learn. Nice. And you're cloning GenSpark. Those are big things. Cloning GenSpark. Nice.